I was just telling, I was streaming and I was telling people about the girl who drowned in the bukkake, and I was like, that's probably because they left her in it for too long.
Wait a minute. What is the story?
Okay, so in 2017, there was a girl who drowned in the bukkake.
Like drowned, like died?
She did. She did in Japan. It's like a wild story because like talk about, going out with a bang. Literally,
Yeah.
she had, I think it was like 30 guys come on her, but she was like gargling the cum for so long because they want it in her mouth that the director is like, oh, well, we think she was gargling it for so long. And then she started to choke and we thought it was a part of the show. And then no one wanted to go and
give her like the Heimlich.
yeah, like eventually one of the guys went and he was like, I scooped out. There's like a quote where he's like, I scooped out as much as I could and then tried to give her CPR, but by then it was too late. And I'm just like, whoa, like I'm like, maybe if they all could have came on time, it never would have happened,
That is fucking bananas.
And because
holy shit.
I think I started talking about this because I don't know if you know, but I was going to do my first bukkake and Veronica Avlov was like, let me give you a little bit of tips. You want to make yourself purge all the cum you swallow, or make sure you eat a lot of bread beforehand. And I was like, why? And she was like, because the mass amount of cum is like protein and it will make you go to the bathroom for hours. And that's how I got started on this conversation because I was like, okay. But I was talking to other girls and they all said that too. Like, and I come to think about it, I swallowed 25 loads one time and then I did have kind of like the runs for the rest of the day. And I'm like, bro, like you guys have no idea like the funny stuff that happens after porn because of all the things you're putting your body through.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
It is a lot on your body.
Yeah, it's you're an athlete, you're a sexual athlete.
That's so exactly true. Yeah. I say that all the time.
That's what I like to call myself. I'm like, I'm a sexual athlete.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, very few people can do what you do. Yeah. So we just talked about how you are very much a sexual athlete. What kind of pre and post scene rituals do you have?
So before scenes, about like 24 hours before scene, I like to really stretch. Like I will say probably about like 10 days leading up to scenes because you don't want to stretch where you're sore. And when I was shooting actively, I was very into yoga. So if I'm going to do a scene that's like a lot of my body, it's a lot of moving. I do a lot of yoga, especially the night before. I'll probably do like a super flow yoga or something like that. And then I think I'm kind of opposite to a lot of people is I try and just act also normal. Like a lot of people like not eat, because they're like, oh, I don't want to like look fat for the scene before, or do all these like crazy things. And I think like the best thing you can do is to like keep your body on a regular like time frame, like eat regularly, eat regular hours so your digestive is going at the same time, even if it's not anal, that way you're not bloated because you didn't eat and then you take a sip of water or something on set. And then I always just like to, the night before, like I just like to take like a long bath, relax. If it's like a gangbang or something, I still get nervous, which is like ironic. So I kind of will like go on a hike or do something to calm my nerves, or just like listen to music and meditate before I sleep, especially the morning of. I'm normally really, really nervous. So, and then aftercare. So this is where I went wrong, and this is where I wish somebody would have told me, and I wish I could tell girls. I didn't do much aftercare. Like after gangbang, I take an ice bath. After DPs, I take an ice bath, just because it helps with soreness. Because sometimes you feel like you're in like a 20-mile-per-hour car accident with all the jolting. But other than that, I never really did anything besides like eat a full like pizza or something,
Yeah.
and then sleep for like a day. But, looking back on it, I wish I could have learned decompression. So like anytime I was in a position where I was compressed or contorted, I wish I would have known to do the same amount of time that I was in that position of decompressing, because I have IVDD in my C5, 6, 7, and 8. My 7 and 8 have a pinched nerve and my disc is slipped. And I think it's a direct cause of pile driver and
Yeah.
not doing anything to fix those. So it's getting better, but definitely if you're somebody that wants to get in porn or anything like that, like work your body out afterwards. Take
Yeah.
good care of it.